Welcome to Talent Cloud course. In this section, we are going to talk about another Talent Cloud application, which is data inventory. In lecture 1, we are going to cover introduction to data inventory and concepts and terms that revolve around data inventory and how data inventory fits into Talent Cloud architecture. Let's look at data inventory introduction. What exactly is Talent Cloud data inventory? Talent Cloud data inventory maintains an inventory of data assets managed within Talent Cloud. How these data sets are added? These data sets are added to this inventory whenever they are collected or created using Talent Cloud Pipeline Designer or Talent Cloud Data Preparation. These two are two other Talent Cloud applications which will be covered extensively in our next two sections. These data assets, after they are being added, are automatically profiled, associated with a trust score based on their underlying data quality, crowdsourced ratings and popularity, and also documented with metadata. They can then be shared so that other users in the Talent Cloud platform can easily find them through faceted search, while authorized users can add their own endorsements and custom metadata attributes. Talent Cloud data inventory is designed for data consumption. The automatic documentation provides context to enable data analysts, data engineers, data stewards, and other data consumers to find and understand the relevant data sets. More importantly, since Talent Cloud data inventory is embedded in Talent Cloud Pipeline Designer and Talent Cloud Data Preparation, these users can then drill deeper into the data once it has been found, in order to perform data cleansing operations and ultimately turn this data into tangible business results with a unified user experience. What are different terms and concepts revolving around data inventory? Whatever definitions you are seeing here will help you understand the main concepts of Talent Cloud data inventory. First, we have Remote Engine Gen 2. What is Remote Engine Gen 2? If you already watched Talent Management Console section, then you will know what exactly is Remote Engine Gen 2. But if you skipped it, then Remote Engine Gen 2 is an on-premise engine which is used to run pipelines. If you don't know what pipelines are, bear with me for a second, or you can jump ahead to next section where we will talk about Talent Cloud Pipeline Designer, where you will get to see what are pipelines and how to run them. Then Cloud Engine for Design is similar to Remote Engine Gen 2, except Remote Engine Gen 2 is on-premise. The client has to install it, whereas Cloud Engine for Design is used to run pipelines, but provided by Talent on cloud. Then connection. Connections are environments or systems where datasets are stored, including databases, file systems, distributed systems, or platforms, etc. The connection information to these systems only need to be set up once, since they are reusable. Remember that. These connections, whatever you create, are reusable. Just create once and you can reuse them as many times as you want. Then you will hear something a lot which is called dataset. Datasets are collections of data. They can be database tables, file names, topics, file paths, etc. You also have the possibility to create test datasets that you enter manually and store in a test connection, and even import local files as datasets. Several datasets can be connected to the same system, one-to-many connectivity, and are stored in reusable connection. Then we have semantic type. The semantic type of a column or record corresponds to the type of data that can be found in it, such as names, zip codes, phone numbers, coordinates, etc. The Talent Cloud applications all benefit from semantic awareness, meaning that when you look at your sample data, it will be automatically categorized using the default semantic types or the ones that you have created yourselves. Then sample. What is a sample? Your data will be visible in the form of a sample retrieved from the dataset metadata. You will see this when we create a pipeline or data preparation. Then trust score. Global quality indicator that aggregates several metrics into a single score that scales from 0 to 5. Custom attributes. Custom attributes can be applied to your datasets. They allow you to add metadata information following a set of predefined rules and can also be used to help you search and sort your datasets. Tags. This second tagging method allows you to freely add any text as metadata information to your Talent Cloud objects, like applying a post-it, which we have already seen as part of Talent Cloud Management Console, where we learned about tags, how to tag stars. This is similar to that. So those are different concepts or terms revolving around Talent Cloud Data Inventory. On the right side, here we are seeing pipelines and preparations. As we learned in the previous slide, datasets are created when you create a pipeline or preparation. So that is what is shown here. So as you can see, a connection is established to a source, in this case a Salesforce connection, and then a dataset is created using that connection, and using that dataset either a pipeline or a preparation is being prepared. So technically what this is showing is how dataset is added. So whenever you create a dataset something like this, it is added to the data inventory. That's what this is showing here. Now let's look at how data inventory fits into Talent Cloud architecture. This diagram, you are already familiar with it in our Talent Management Console section, where on the left side you have local network, on the right side you have cloud infrastructure network, which is maintained by Talent itself. That's why you are seeing Talent Cloud at the top. So let's see, as far as data inventory is covered, what are the different things that you have to have on local network. Web browser that is used to access and manage your data assets in Talent Cloud Data Inventory, and a remote engine Gen 2 to run objects from the other Talent Cloud applications, as well as creating connections and fetching data samples. On the cloud infrastructure, it includes the cloud applications that rely on the dataset service for some of them, and the Cloud Engine for design. As you can see, the dataset service here is what provides the unified dataset list within Talent Cloud. Talent Cloud Data Inventory is the central place where you can access and maintain your dataset collection. You will be able to quickly search your data, assess its quality, rate, document, or share it with other data consumers. Talent Cloud Data Preparation and Talent Cloud Pipeline Designer are the two other applications that benefit from the common dataset inventory and allow you to cleanse or transform your data. In Data Cloud Management Console, you can administer roles, projects, users, and licenses. You can create new users for the cloud applications and assign them to custom groups. You can then define roles and assign them to your users. And finally, the Cloud Engine for design is used to run artifacts, tasks, preparations, pipelines in the cloud. Technically, Cloud Engine for design is only used to run preparations and pipelines, as well as creating connections and fetching data samples. So as you can see from this overall architecture diagram, datasets, right, they are created, and after created, they are used to search and manage datasets from the common inventory. Then the cloud data inventory sits in the central place where all the different kinds of applications will use this particular service and the datasets that are saved on it. So that's basically about the introduction and concepts and the architecture of Talent Cloud Data Inventory. I hope at least you got a basic knowledge of what data inventory is and what are the different services and terms that are involved with data inventory. In the next section, we will learn about some of the stuff that we learned in the concept section. So see you in the next lecture. Thank you. Peace out.